Lucy Ann Adams was born in 1841 and died in 1906. She lived her entire life in Missouri. She married her second cousin and didn't even have to change her last name when they married. The following is her obituary from the local newspaper in 1906. Died at her home near Beaufort, November 26, 1906. Lucy, wife of J.M. Adams, in the 65th year of her age. The date of her death was also the anniversary of her wedding, just 49 years ago. From the beginning of her illness, everything that the skill of her attending physician and the love and tender care of relatives could suggest was done to relieve her, but in vain. Her sufferings were great, but she bore them with the sweetest patience and perfect submission. She seemed happy even in her sufferings, so resigned to the will of Him who doeth all things well. Always of a modest, retiring disposition, it was her wish that her daughters prepare her burial and her sons carry her to the grave, which they did. She was always thoughtful of others, kind and charitable to all, a true follower from childhood of Him who went about doing good, not by precept alone, but by a beautiful life of devotion. She leaves to mourn her loss her husband and 8 children, 4 sons, W.R., B.J., and Richard, of Beaufort, and George of Champion City, 4 daughters, Mrs. J.M. Havener of Beaufort, Hilary, widow of J.T. Adams, Nancy, wife of Reverend B. Adams of Shotwell, and Mary, wife of Clarence Chapman of Crawford County. Also 2 brothers, Robert Adams of Shotwell, and William Adams of Oregon, and 1 sister, Susan Bishop of T., and many other relatives and friends. Here's a photo of Lucy and her siblings when they were young, and one of Lucy and her husband Joseph, not long before her death. Here's the home they lived in. And here is the home today. I actually lived only 6 miles, and many years, away when I was 4 or 5 years old until I was 9. Lucy died 80 years before I was born, but I enjoyed learning a little bit about her today, and I hope you did as well.